welcome to Delirious Gaming episode 21. It's the 25th of June and the game in the background is Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalker 2013. Now, as to the games that I have been playing this weekend, I must say I played the new Magic the Gathering game. I played a bit of Supreme Commander, which I must say is really nice. I like the fact that I'm a bit more top down, just looking over the entire battle and just macro-managing everything. And yeah, I really like that. Now, on to the gaming news. Mass Effect 3 Extended Cut downloadable content pack will be available as of tomorrow, at least for the PC and the Xbox 360. The European PlayStation 3 owners will have to wait until the 4th of July. Capcom has announced that Dragon's Dogma will get a sequel. It will be one or more games within a franchise. Depends a bit on how good the next one will sell, but seeing how the first one sold, they're already talking about the sequel. The zombie RPG Dead State is financed through Kickstarter. This was one of the games that I told you about in one of the earlier episodes. It needs $150,000 before July the 5th. But at the moment they're way past that mark, so that's another zombie game that will be out. A patch for the Xbox Live Arcade game Faz has been taken down. The patch should solve a lot of bugs which are in the game, and some of these bugs even made your save files corrupt, but the problem is that the patch made a lot of save files corrupt, so they need to take it down and try again. Valve and Adult Swim, which is a part of Cartoon Network, are going to be working together on a new project. Rumors has it that it will be something Team Fortress related, but at the moment there's nothing revealed yet. We're expecting something more to be revealed in the next week. The developer, Best Way, who made games like Man of War, has announced a new game, Nuclear Union, which will be a role-playing game in a post-apocalyptic world. In the game, the Cuba crisis of 1962 has been escalated to a nuclear war, which took away half of the world population and contaminated almost the entire planet with radioactive garbage. The game itself is playing about 50 years later, and it is set in a communistic environment which is living under the ground, the Nuclear Union. What it's about outside of that, I don't know for sure. It is planned to be released in 2013, so probably hear more around Gamescom. And Tribes Ascent has got a 6th update, Stonehenge. It added some new maps to the game. One for Capture the Flag and one for the Deathmatch mode. They changed the spectator mode, so it will now support a first person perspective, and the possibility to lock the camera's perspective, and some bugs have been annihilated and debalanced a bit. So as far as we can see, it's a really good one. In the Shanghai office of Electronic Arts, they have taken on at least 50 developers of Microsoft in the last few months. They are working on an e-commerce platform. So probably something like Steam, to be honest. And a lot of companies have tried to build something like Steam, and to be honest, until now they're pretty shabby with it. None of them really. I mean, you have Origin, but it's not really that good. It's good enough, but it doesn't support you. I know Nsoft have something like it, but also that it's quite annoying and doesn't add anything. I mean, Steam can be annoying sometimes, but as far as I can tell, it's a pretty solid one. And the Gigabyte Joint Dota Masters has been won by Orange. They are a Malaysian team, and they are active in at least Dota 2. The Gigabyte Dota Masters has been won by LGD, which is an... I can't find it that quick, to be honest. I believe it's Chinese? Yeah, it's a Chinese team. And MLG is changing their streaming setup. CEO Sundance Di Giovanni has twittered a bit about it, and he is trying to get as much freemium feeds out as possible, as far as we can tell. So probably the deal with the CBS has helped really a lot. They're still offering extras to get people with season passes and stuff, but let's just see how this will work out. And a new tournament has been announced called the PC World Cup. As some of you might know, in Europe at the moment we have the European Championships of soccer, and it challenged some people to put on the PC World Cup. It will be a tournament on the Xbox 360 with FIFA 2012. The first prize is 500 pounds worth of PC World vouchers. Second place is 300 pounds of vouchers. Third place is 200 pounds vouchers. Fourth place is a Razer Chimera 5.1 professional headset. Fifth is Razer Onza Tournament Edition, and the sixth is raffle for a Razer Onza Tournament Edition. So, might just be a fun tournament. Now, on to the new releases. Of course, Europe is having a bit of bad luck, so we'll just have to wait for everything till the end of the week. In the US of A, it's a bit different. They get the following games tomorrow: Spec Ops: The Line for the Xbox 360, the PC, and the PlayStation 3. We have The Amazing Spider-Man on the Xbox 360, the PC, the PlayStation 3, the Wii, the 3DS, the DS, iPhone, and Android. We have for the Xbox 360, the PC, and the PlayStation 3, London 2012, the official video game of the Olympic Games. we have for the PlayStation 3 Record of Agarest War 2. For the Xbox 360 and the Wii, we have Just Dance Greatest Hits. For the Xbox 360 we have Sledgehammer. For the Nintendo 3DS and PSP we have Unchained Blades. For the Nintendo 3DS and the DS I have Jewel Master Cradle Form 2, but I believe I have seen that one a few times, so I'm guessing it's bogus. I believe it's out for some time now. For the Xbox 360, the PC and the PlayStation 3 we have Battlefield 3 Close Quarters. And for the Xbox 360 we have the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Dawnguard, which I really would like to play, but I don't have an Xbox 360, so I'll have to wait for the PC. And on the PlayStation 3 we have Resident Evil Chronicles HD Collection. Now, onto the Kickstarter. I found a nice one today. It's called Legend of, and I hope I pronounced it right, Legends of Delirious. It's a co-op hack and slash action game. They need to have $25,000 in 26 days, and they got almost 4,000. It will be a low fantasy RPG with 4-player co-op and some PvP game types. You have an online multiplayer cooperative in which you can join the expedition as inventor, astrographer, officer, and you can, they're explaining it like seeking fame, glory, untold riches. You can invite your friends in your own customized Nexus city state to battle in your arena, or just show off how cool you personalize your city using the statue maker, banner creator, and other things. So it's a physics-based combat system including traps, setup weapons, and interaction with environmental objects, which if they do even half a good job would be really nice, because most of the time you're seeing an environment and you can do nothing with it. I mean, if you see a small tree and you chop at it with an axe or really hard with a sword, you can expect it to fall down. But most of the games, even the twigs are indestructible. They have an expedition system in which you can use handcrafted levels, or they made handcrafted levels, and onto those levels they let loose something which will randomize a lot of stuff, I believe. I already told you about statue maker, banner creator, and other customizations. So it has PvP, co-op, and single player combat, even in your combat arena. And apparently the crafting and material system allows for a lot of customization. I'm looking at some screenshots and I must say it looks pretty good. And they're working about a year on it now. And I'm really excited if I seeing the things that it offers. It has some concept art available, and these also look really good. I think it will be the first multiplayer Elder Scrolls, if they do the bit right. I know it's a long way to claim that, but if they're doing it right, then it will be very well. They are planning to release on things like Origin, Steam, and other DRM things. They're using the Unity 3D engine, and so they're planning to use all the platforms that it can support. And we'll just have to see how it will turn out. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, you can send them to YouTube at healthwife.com. I'll be posting a lot of links today in the blog post. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can find the link to my blog post in the description. So that's all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.